everyone, Glenda Mollet here, and I'm in my craft room with you this morning, and we're going to be doing the O for our home decor piece. Just let me check and make sure that I'm oriented properly, because Facebook has been doing some funky things lately, and the way I used to do it is not the way it is anymore, which of course is Facebook all the time. Okay, good. So I used to have to make sure that I had my phone oriented the correct way before I pushed the go button, but I don't have to do that anymore. So that's why I was checking. So here's the home. And last month we did pine cones for a Christmas theme. So we're continuing on with that. We're going to make this cute little snowman today. Okay, if you're looking for the club host code, here it is. This is for the month of November 2019. And our hostess is Betty this month. Okay, my plug-in was here to remind me to plug my phone in so it doesn't die on me. Okay, everything is good. We're oriented properly. I have do not disturb on, and my door is shut. Okay, so we're going to be using some ice glitter today. I love this stuff. It's a bit coarser than our normal Dazzling Diamonds glitter. We're going to be using Shimmery Crystal Effects to put the glitter on. Now, when I use this, I keep it standing up. I put it in my tombow holder so that any air is at the top. It's just a lot easier to squeeze out. We're going to be using Wink of Stella, the dark real red, and these are all blends. The dark pumpkin pie, dark old olive, and this one is light Bermuda Bay, and this one is light crumb cake. And the Snowman season stamp set, we're going to be using this image. So here's the recipe for it, in case you want to make it. I'll just hold it there for a couple of seconds so you can pause the video if you want. Okay. And some Memento ink. So we'll just get out a piece of Whisper White, which is 2 by 2 5/8. And the reason it's that is that's what fits this image, and that's what fits in between the H and the M. So there's not much to this one. We're just going to ink it up with Memento. Uh-oh. There's a hair or something on there, and I don't want that. Oh. Yes, I wear black pants for... There we go. My tweezers. But of course, I never think of that. I always reach for my... Okay. And this barely fits, so you have to make sure you center it properly before you stamp it. There we are. Put that out of the way because we're done with stamping. Okay, so now we're going to color him. I'll take the dark. Uh-oh. What is happening with my video? Oh, please tell me this is just my computer and not the way the video is. I'm just refreshing my computer to make sure that I'm not going to have these issues while I'm videoing, because otherwise I'll have to stop. Oh my goodness. Is that ever weird? So we're having that issue again that I had the last time I made videos. And I don't know what it is. Let me just see if I can find somewhere that has some kind of effects. Okay, that seems to be a little bit better. I don't know how these things happen, where this stupid effects thing came on, but I'm glad I checked it out last month, because now I think I've fixed it. So we're going to carry on. So I'm just going to do his hat with real red. And I'll do this one a bit different, because on this one I did the big areas in red. This one I'm going to do the small areas so that you can see the difference. There we are. So that's the real red. I'll get the dark pumpkin pie to do his little nosy. And then I put the light Bermuda Bay, on his buttons. And then I dotted the snowflakes or tiny snowballs or whatever they are. And then I did down here as well, just to give it a little bit of color. So that was the light Bermuda Bay. Now I have dark old olive to put some color on the tree. You don't have to be quite as picky as I am. There we are. That's the tree done. Now using light crumb cake to color in the rocks. And I missed a spot with the Bermuda base. I'm just going to go back and do a little bit there. All right. Now, Winkostella, remember when you haven't used it for a while, give it a really good shake so that I'll do it off camera so it doesn't really bug you. You have to mix it up. And I'm just going to paint. Oh, man, I'm sure glad I took that off camera. I just caught myself shaking the Winkostella. I'm sorry. I hope it didn't make you seasick. So I'm just quickly coloring in the snowman, because you can never have too much bling, especially on a snowman. Okay, so now I close my memento and get it out of the way. We're going to use the shimmery crystal effects to do some dots on top of those flying snowflake things, and some down here at the bottom, and then we're going to add the ice Stampin' Glitter. So yeah, I can't tell you how many times I have, and a couple of my customers have, just grabbed this and started to push and wonder why it's not coming out. As you have to take the lid off. Now, by leaving it upside down, you don't have any of the air bubbles. See, it's down to here. So all of that would have been here, and it would have been hard to get down. So by keeping it upside down, it's not. It's also really thick. Uh-oh. I goobed it. Just getting a piece of paper towel so I can wipe that off. There. All right. Come on, cooperate here. Maybe I should have done the bottom first, because it's not quite as picky down here. Ooh, hope that my head wasn't in your way. There. Now we'll just do some... Oh no, it's still blobbing. Oh well. Hello. That's how thick this stuff is. It's not thin and runny like the last crystal effects we had. Now if you wanted, you could do your whole snowman in this. It is quite pretty just by itself. Gives when it dries, you have kind of like a crystal effect. And instead of using Winkostella on your snowman, you could just as easily use that. And if you want to do that in our stamping class, go ahead. Because I have 2 bottles of that stuff. So I'm just going to... This is how you should do it. Of course, do what I say, not what I do. So I just pushed it right in. So it's... See all the nice thick glitter? And then just give it a little blob like that, just to get rid of any of the excess glitter. Now it does have to dry for a bit, so I can't put it right into my frame. but I can show you what it looks like because the other one is done. So this is my frame from last time. So I'm just taking that piece off. And I'm saving these, and I don't quite know why, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I threw the first couple away and then I regretted it. So, and then after this dries, then you just kind of tuck it underneath the edge. Just have to loosen this a bit. Apparently I put this down really well when I put it down. The other one wasn't down quite as good, and it's slid underneath there really nice. Okay, so you're going to get the idea anyways. I'm just going to slide it underneath, and then I'll make it work underneath the H as well. So there you go. Let's put that out of the way. So this is what it looks like at the end. It's kind of slipped underneath each one. There we are. So that's the first video for the November 2019 monthly Stamping Club cards. And I will be back in a few with the next card. We're going to use the domes, the snow globe domes on our next one. So bye for now. If you need to get a hold of me, if you're watching this, my email is gjmollet@shaw.ca. And in a year, when I make this public domain, you can also email me. And if you check out my online store, you can order any of these products that are not retired. Now, most of the stuff on here will probably be retired by then, but that's okay. There'll be other stuff. So, bye for now. Thanks for joining me. Happy stamping.